Hey, welcome back to the shop. I'm often surprised how many people have fear of turning live edge bowls. It kind of became my specialty. I've done a ton of them, like all sizes and shape. Here's a heart shaped bowl. This is, I think it's 17 or 17 and a half inches. So today we're going to talk about mastering live edge bowls. And the secret really is to start small. So you say like this small, that small. No, I'm talking about this small, like that small. I actually turned that a long time ago, but I just found I saved videos. It's just sitting here on my computer. And we're gonna go through that and share the secret of how not to fear making a live edge bowl, but I'm not gonna play on the computer, so let's just go into the real deal. So unfortunately, I was playing music when I did this, so I had to remove all the sound because of copyright stuff. So you kind of stuck with me and my accent. So I'm bringing this to round, and the beauty of doing this really small is that you can run. I'm probably running the later about 1,000 or 1,200 here because the piece is so small. So what I do is I usually test the edge by going all the way to the edge, stop and see, because you will get tear out or you will rip out the bark. So I will test it. This was wet when I did it, so the right way is to do what I'm doing right now, but not all the way. And in this piece, I went pretty far, but usually you go just to pass the bark this way because you're cutting non-supported grains, so you don't want to get tear out near the bottom. So you do the edge right up to about there, let's say, and the rest of it you do it the other way, going from small to big, so you're cutting supported grain. In this case, because it was coming out smooth, I didn't worry about it. Then I kind of cleaned that up because I was trying to make a shallow bowl, make a little tenon, and no matter how small or whether you're goofing or not, always make a proper tenon and clean it up, because you need a really flat spot. That flat spot that sits against the jaws is really what holds your piece, and that will give you the security that your piece will not fly away, or I mean your tenon could break always, but anyways, let's get to the inside. And again, this is so small that it's just gonna go pretty quick, and but it's great. I mean, you should do this whenever you have a piece that has a crack, like a blank that cracks. Just make a whole bunch of small blanks and do this. But essentially, you want to go from the edge about an inch at a time, like from here. Let's say once you pick your edge, go on your big bowl I'm talking about, go about an inch at a time and keep moving forward from there. Do not move forward if you have like lines or bumps that you're not happy with, because you can't really go back because it will flex a lot afterwards. But this, as you can see, is like fairly easy. I was using, even up to now, I'm using a 40-40 gouge, but usually if you're doing a big bowl right now, you'll be using either the bottom of the bowl or like a 60-degree or even like a regular bowl gouge. Like in this case, I just switched to, I believe that is a detail gouge. And this is also a great way to practice because it's right in front of you. The knob at the end that will turn, like as you can see there, I left a little thing, or if no, you're gonna leave a dimple. So if you do a bunch of passes, then you get to practice that too. So here I'm checking that it's uniform and using a scraper just to finish. Just a word of advice: if you're turning soft wet wood, scrapers are not that friendly. They work in hardwood, but not necessarily. Here I was just doing a tiny pass. This is a little piece. I'm doing a little jump chuck here. It's good to save all those pieces at the end, especially if they already have a tenon on them when you cut something off. So, and being so small, I'm actually using a sanding sponge with the sanding part towards the chuck. Towards the piece of wood that I turned before. And I'm just gonna remove the tenon. But yeah, I highly recommend this, and it's a lot of fun because it goes pretty quick, and you learn a ton. I actually did all kinds of shape, and the cool thing about it is people love them, so they will disappear on you. This one just happened. I think it stayed in my shop, but all the ones that I brought into the house, eventually somebody came in and goes, "I want this," and they pretty much took it. So. Yeah, if you never tried a live edge bowl, I highly recommend it. And if you have any questions, just leave me a comment, even if it means making a video to answer your question. If I can do it, I will. But this is my finished piece that after sanding the knob left by at the end of the turning. So there you have it. Anyways, I thank you for joining me, and I leave you with this. Remember that fear kills more dreams than failure ever will. So, go for it. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.